Names of 16 more martyrs of nationwide Iran protests released. The MEK released the names of 16 more martyrs of the nationwide uprising, bringing to 520 the number of victims identified so far. The MEK has confirmed more than 1,500 martyrs across the country. Maryam Rajavi, the president of the National Council of Resistance of Iran, emphasized that this atrocity amounts to a manifest case of crimes against humanity. Rajavi called on the United Nations Security Council and the European Union to take urgent action to secure the release of those arrested. She again urged the UN to establish a fact-finding mission to investigate this horrific crime and visit the regime's prisons and the prisoners. MEPs set to vote on resolution condemning violent crackdown of Iran protests. The European Parliament will vote on a resolution later this week condemning the lethal crackdown on the recent Iran protests. Polish lawmaker Anna Fotyga, on behalf of the European Conservatives and Reformists group, on Monday proposed a motion at the European Parliament on the Iranian regime's slaughter of defenseless protesters. Members of the European Parliament will debate the draft resolution on Wednesday and hold a vote on Thursday in Strasbourg. Fotyga said, "We already know that 1,500 people have been killed in Iran during the Indonesian citizen and three Indonesian companies charged with violating US export laws and sanctions against Iran. Sun Arko Konjaro, 68, a citizen of Indonesia, and three Indonesian-based companies, PTMS Aero Support, PT Kandayasa Energy Utama, and PT Antesana Karisi, were charged in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia on December 10th with violating US export laws related to US sanctions against Iran. Iranian female political prisoner among dangerous inmates. The life of Labour activist Parvin Mohammadi is in danger while detained among dangerous ordinary prisoners in Kachui prison. Mohammadi was arrested on December 7th when she reported into the courthouse of Karaj. A few nights before, a violent fight broke out among prisoners in Karaj prison. The inmates had threatened to kill one another. After this fight, special prison guards closed the gates between wards and did not allow anyone to go for fresh air. The floor of all the wards were covered in shattered glass. Mohammadi filed a request for separation of prisoners of different categories immediately upon entering the prison. Prison authorities and the judiciary, however, overlooked this principle in order to exert more pressure on political prisoners.